What kind of gun is this?
That's a tranquilizer gun. Hey, be careful with that. That's the most powerful tranq gun on the market. Got her in Mexico.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. They say it can puncture the skin of a rhino from 100.
Ow! Oh! That's awesome! What?
You just took one in the jugular, man!
Whoa!
Yes!
Oh my god, I did. Is this bad?
You should pull that out. That shit is not cool. Pull what out? The dart, man. Got a fucking dart in your neck. You're crazy, man. I like you, but you're crazy. It's hard.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another Yo Joe Jerk Toy Review. I'm your host, Mel Fujitsu, and today we'll be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified snowjob. All right, and let's take a look at the package. Over here we get a nice little picture of snowjob skiing down the mountain. Up here we have a little polar bear checking him out. Down here it looks like a newer version of Sergeant Slaughter's warthog. Over here we get a picture of all of his accessories. Over here we get a nice little render of snowjob himself. Looks exactly like Willem Dafoe from the movie The Hunter. I'll run a little image right here to show you what I'm talking about. On this side of the package, we get a nice render of snowjob. Down here, we get his number. On this side of the package, a nice little QR code. Itty bitty battle stats. On the top of the box, the G.I. Joe Classified logo. On the back of the package, we get a nice little digital render of snowjob with all of his equipment. Up here, we get a nice little picture of snowjob with his hood down. Down here, we get a picture of his holster. Down here, we get the battle stats again. They're a little bigger, but I still can't read them. Over here we get our legal shit, more legal mush. On the bottom of the box, more legal shit, and a barcode. All right, let's get this package open so I could get a snow job. Cut, pop. All right, let's release this figure. Oh, buddy. Look at our snow job figure. Ooh. All right, and here's a quick look at his footlocker. It is just extended. It looks like the same old shit, but double the size, y'all. Snow Jorb! Number 67! All right, let's get these accessories out. Oh, I got one bag, and I got a second bag of fun. And nothing else, so see you later, alligator. Oh man, these bags are sealed so I can spin them around without flinging the shit out. Let's open this motherfucker. Oh, we got some fancy skis. And that looks like that's it for this bag. Oh man. This is the biggest egg roll bag G.I. Joe has given us yet. This thing's girthy. There's tons of shit in here. Let's get it open. All right, let's dump it out. Oh, it's raining accessories. And holy shit, look at all these fucking accessories. This guy comes with a mountain of shit over here. All right, let's take a look at the figure. And right off the bat, this head sculpt. The lip looks a little odd with the paint, but other than that, I like the red in the beard. Think the photo reel looks really good. Down here on the feet, he's got a new cut here, so the ankle actually can go side to side. Nice little detail here with the paint. He's got a little pocket. Knee sculpt looks good. Up here on the thigh, he's got a nice little holster that wraps around with another painted pocket. More painted pockets on the other leg. Around the back, we just get the paint around the bottom of the legs. At the waist, they've done something tricky and new. Is a separate piece from this and this. So my boy gets a lot of movement up and down and around. So this is some new articulation and it is fucking awesome and well hidden and very very well thought out. This is a deluxe figure, and they are giving us deluxe features on this. This is really cool. I like the way the jacket works. I thought it was just going to be one piece of plastic overlay like this, and we wouldn't get much movement out of them. So A+ to engineering department. You guys did a fucking awesome job on this. So like I said down here, this is a separate piece that floats. It's got nice little detail with matching paint through all three pieces, which is really admirable. His little belt continues on the side with some more pouches around the back with some paint. Up on the middle part of the torso, there's some paint on the front and on the back. There's just sculpted detail. Up on the top part of the torso, his harness is actually a separate piece that floats so it can move as he moves. Nice sculpted detail in the pouches, and the buckle has nice paint. Along the shoulder strap up here is tons of sculpted detail. Just look at all of that. The design team does a great job with the straps and the buckles. On the arms, he's got nice little sculpted detail with a zipper there, nice little paint there. Everything moves really good on him. Like there's zero QC on this figure. His arms do go up, his wrists do move around. The hands do have the up and down articulation on the right hand, and the same thing on the left hand, up and down articulation. Now on the head, we have something new. This hood is a separate piece. You can see down there that it moves along with the head. You always get that nice snow job vibe. So we're gonna take a closer look than before. The fur pelt around his coat, nice sculpted detail in there. Around the back, we get that light gray that goes down in a strip down to his back and shoulders. And just all in all, they did an amazing job with this figure. Like, I really have nothing to complain about. I showed you the new articulation points on him, which are really interesting. And he is just absolutely a well-built figure. All right, now we're gonna take a look at the accessories. We have his sniper rifle, and it's made out of a harder plastic this time. It's not so gooey. It's got nice sculpted detail, just a dash of paint where you need it. On the other side here, same deal. Not much going on, but very nice weapon. It also comes with a clip that fits right in there, no problem. So there you go. You have your completed sniper rifle. Sniper rifle does have a port for blast effects. It works completely fine. The blast effects aren't coming out. All right, next up, he comes with this little handgun. Nice sculpted detail. Also has a port for blast effects. Everything fit in there really good, so no problem with that. All right, next up, we have his goggles, and they look really, really well done. Nice sculpted detail around the back. You get that nice texture up into the front of the goggles that are polarized, and the paint is fantastic on that. Like, just look at that. That hits so nice in this lighting. Here we have his ski poles, and here are the ski poles. They look great. Not much to them, but they're ski poles. You don't need anything crazy. Down here, they're painted silver. And speaking of ski poles, here we have his skis. The skis are a matching set. They just poured into the bottom of his feet. They're cast in a black plastic, and they also have a little brown paint on them. Nothing on the bottom. Over here, we have the ski shoes. And much like the skis, they have the little pegs for his feet that are gonna peg in. A little bit of color in there. On the bottom, they have texture sculpting. Looks really good. We have the backpack, and this thing is fantastic. All these nice little buckles and pouches on the backpack itself with all the little zippers. The nice little straps and everything. I wish they would have painted this. This would have been amazing if it was painted. Look at this. Down here, all this textured detail. On the side of the bag, more nice detail with these straps that wrap around here. And basically, you just pop these out like so. I'm gonna try and pop that. There you go. And the skis rest in here, and you can just strap them shut by just porting them in there, but I will show you later. Over here, you have these two little clips for the ski poles. You have them on this side, same thing with the open straps. nice. Back here, just nice textured detail with more belt buckles and straps. And up top here, you have a holster for the sniper rifle. This thing's pretty amazing. It can hold pretty much everything that comes with snowjob. Even down here, the snowshoes hook into these two pegs. I will show you in a minute though. And last up, we have this head sculpt and we have this down hood piece. We're gonna take a quick look at his head sculpt here, and his hair is just like Jean Grey red. Like, this is beyond like a ginger. This guy's full blown like redhead. This guy's like a Viking redhead. Paint looks good, photoreal looks good, his eyebrows look good. I would almost say that this looks very close to the digital render. At certain angles though, look at that mouth. It just doesn't look right. But if I turn it face forward, it looks fine. Turn it this way and it looks a little oddball, so we'll try to keep him like this angle and not this angle. But other than that, this thing looks great. There's lots of like wash and paint in his hair. His beard is done real well, and I could not complain about this extra head sculpt in any way, shape, or form. He also has this hood down effect, and I'll show you that in a second. So right off the rip, I'm gonna show you all the accessories on the figure. As we go, I will just start loading them up and show you different things with the figure. So let's pop the head sculpt off. His head just pops out. You have this head sculpt, which looks fantastic. His little winter hood actually has some paint on it and some sculpting. And here's a closer look at the head sculpt. That looks great. So now's a great opportunity to throw these goggles on him and get the full snow job effect. And there you go. He's starting to look like the man I know called Snow Job. All right, and you just grab your little hood and you just pop that head right in there. And there you go. He's starting to look awesome. Now, all you do is just grab your body and port that shit back in. Nice little crack. And holy shit, people. Look at this fucking snow job. He looks amazing. They did such a good job on him. I know I'm ooey gooey all the time about G.I. Joes. And when they fucking suck, I'll let you know. But this G.I. Joe is fucking awesome with no QC issues. None. I have nothing to bitch about. Like, even the joints up in the arms. Like, he tees out perfect. Like, no warming up, no nothing. All right, let's check out this other head sculpt. Now, for the other head sculpt, you just grab that downed collar, grab that extra head, and you just pop that bitch right on there like that. And damn, this motherfucker's dapper over here, dude. Look at him. Looking like a lady killing ginger. All right, and here's Snowjob with the skis and ski pole. He looks incredible. Like, these are some awesome accessories. Like, he looks just fucking fantastic. Like, the shit you're gonna be able to do in photos of him just like in midair jump skiing is just gonna be fucking insane. Like, this figure has so much potential for photos, it's ridiculous. I mean, just look at that. Like, he is just such an awesome figure. Like, look at all of that. Like, this is so much fun, and we haven't even gone over the rest of this shit. But, and here we have him with the snowshoes on, and this is just another great one. Look at this. Like, you can have him trudging through the snow. And here they are up close. The tip of his feet just pop in there, no problem. And the boots just poured into the pegs. I had no problems. Look how awesome that looks. Here he is with the sniper rifle. Now, the bummer is he can't really hold it like you're supposed to and get your arm across, because the only thing he doesn't really have is a butterfly joint. Like, barely there, or if it is there, it is restricted as hell. So you're gonna have to pop the butt under his arm, loop it under, pick his arm up under here, and, you know, have him hold the sniper rifle like that. It's not really that big of a deal, because I'm gonna have him with his skis and ski pole. Here he is with the handgun. Fits in his hand perfect with no problems. Fits in the holster, no problem. Now, real quick, I'm gonna load up the backpack and show you what it looks like. First things first, you just wanna pop all these out. So what you wanna do is you wanna grab your first ski right here, lay it right there, and then you just pop these things across like that. You do the same to this side, and this is what you get so far. It holds the skis, no problem. These pegs are really in there, so you don't have to worry about them falling out. Like, this backpack is actually made out of gooey plastic and hard plastic. And surprisingly, it's pretty good for the gooey plastic. All right, next up, you can grab the ski poles, and they really do just go into that gooey plastic, no problem. So you don't have to worry about them snapping. And here we have the other one, goes right in there. So now you have both of them into the back of the pack. Next up, you grab one of the snowshoes. It just ports right there. It just fits on there and won't fall off. I'm actually shocked it doesn't fall off. Here is the other one. Fits in there real nice. And so far, I mean, this pack holds an insane amount of stuff for a fucking deluxe figure. Like, this guy really does come with a lot of shit. And last up, the sniper rifle just ports down the middle. There you go. Every accessory ports onto this figure except for the extra head sculpts. It fits into his back and actually holds. I mean, if I shake him, it'll probably fall off. It actually isn't. That's pretty amazing. This figure and all of his accessories are actually built pretty top notch. Like, I don't think we're gonna have QC issues anymore. I think enough of us bitched about it and they fixed it. And for size comparison, we have him with the Regal Cobra Commander and the Arctic Bat. Here we have him with the retro carded Storm Shadow and Pimp Daddy Destro. Here we have him with Sergeant Slaughter and Dr. Meatball Vendor. Last up, we have him with the Cobra Island Firefly and the Amazon exclusive Roadblock. So at the end of the day, and my final thoughts on the figure are, all the engineering up here in his torso is so well thought out for articulation. The insane amount of accessories, the goggles, the heads, there really is nothing to complain about. The QC, there's no QC. This figure's fucking perfect the way it should be. No clunky anything. So all in all, this thing's a 10 out of a fucking 10. I love this figure. He's fucking amazing. Highly recommend it. If you love snowjob, this is the perfect figure for you. And that's all I got this time, people. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next review.